Ah, man, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Pacers and the Celtics. Game 1 went to OT, was pretty interesting, but, you know, it shouldn't have gone to OT if the Pacers don't show. Pacers going to start off with the Siakam dunk to start off the scoring for this game. Ah, man.
37 years, 261 points. Of course, they did need the extra 5 minutes in the overtime. Holiday, nice pass inside, but Neesmith all over Tatum. Tatum finds some.
Not exactly. Oh, I thought he was going to get that. So they missed the shot, but they're going to keep it, and Brown hits a three. So Jaylen Brown hits a three to start off the night for the Boston Celtics offensive scoring. And a layup here for the Pacers gives them an early 4-3 advantage. Derek White says, let me pop a three. He can't hit it. Siakam with the rebound. Siakam driving on Horford. Siakam just loses the ball. I don't even know what happened. He just lost the ball. Tatum with the ball. He's going to drive. Going to get it to Horford. Horford let open for three. Horford can't hit it. Rebound goes to Turner. And here comes Halliburton coming up the court with the ball. Halliburton going to drive on Derek White. Going to push it back out. Turner for three. Can't hit it. Rebound goes to White. Derek White coming up the court here. Boston's 1 of 5 from the field. Indiana's 2 of 3. Jaylen Brown with the ball being guarded by Neesmith. Brown got the only 3 points for them. He's going to get blocked, but it will be a foul. So he's going to go to the free throw line. It's going to be a fight through and through. But, man, this Pacers team, you really feel like this Pacers team missed out on an opportunity here. We don't know what's going to happen in Game 2 here, but you really felt like the Pacers missed out on a chance to really take over, or at least give themselves an opportunity to potentially pull off a major upset. Jaylen Brown hits the first free throw here. Game 1 was a thriller, but boy, was it painful for Pacer fans. They had the game won, and they choked it away. Tyrese Halliburton down the stretch single-handedly cost his team the game. And it was just bad. He just kept turning the ball over, making bad decisions. Jaylen Brown hits both free throws here. He was a big factor in why they choked that game away. Boston up 5-4. Pacers with the ball. Nembhard gonna get it to Turner. Turner open for three. Turner misses the shot. Fight for the rebound. It's gonna go off of Brown's hands. It's going to stay with the Pacers. I am really tired. Alright. We got to deal with the Celtics and the Pacers. Anybody here for that? Halliburton with the ball being guarded by Tatum. Halliburton. He's probably going to have to pop this here. Oh, no, he finds Nembhard. Nembhard for a deep three. Nembhard can't hit it. Rebound again goes out of bounds off of a Celtics player. This time it's Horford. Ball going to stay with the Pacers. They're going to get yet another offensive attempt.
We fully expect these matchups that we're talking about to shift throughout the game. Boston sprinkled in a zone that was effective at times against Indiana.
Neesmith gets the ball, gets it out to Turner. Neesmith, pull up, mid-range, good. Pacers with a 6-5 advantage here.
Besides that stellar defense, played very well against Jason Tatum in Game 1. Tatum did wind up with 36.
Brown with the ball. Gonna pop the three in Turner's face. Not gonna hit this time, but White with the rebound. Gonna get out to Horford. Horford driving on Siakam. Horford banks it off the glass. It's a back and forth affair early on here in Game 2. Neesmith with the ball. Gonna get it to Siakam. Siakam to Halliburton. Halliburton back to Siakam. Siakam gonna get it to Neesmith now. Neesmith pops the mid-range. It's good. A lot of off. This is going to be a high offensive game because I don't know if the defenses are really going to be able to keep up. Nice pass from White to Brown. Derek White with a beautiful assist to Jaylen Brown, who finishes with a nice dunk. 9-8 game here between Boston and Indiana. Nembhard drives, fouled.
Foul on Brown. Of course, they're the two highest scoring teams in the NBA during the regular season.
And look, Aaron Nesmith, he's been so good throughout these playoffs. Indiana is going to pressure in the backcourt. This is something they've done in the last two series. Jaylen Brown with the back cut here, and the Celtics are so judicious with this. The corner crash, they look for opportunities to create extra possessions. That time Al Horford.
They said that was a shooting foul. I'm surprised. I thought they were going to put this on the ground. But Nembhard's shooting free throws. He hit it the first one.
Was the free throw attempts. Celtics had 30.
And he's going to have his second free throw attempt here, which he sinks.
In the overtime.
Nembhard hits both free throws.
Script of what these teams are. Boston gets to the free throw line a lot. Pacers down at the very bottom. Have not been a team that shoots a lot of free throws all season. Already had 8 lead changes.
Drew Holiday gets it to Tatum. Tatum pops the mid-range and sinks it. Tatum with his first points of the game. Halliburton for 3. Pops it, puts it in. Tyrese Halliburton with his first points of the game.
In game 1, 6 of 14, that's 25 points total.
And he's just so good.
Derek White gets it to Holiday. Holiday puts up the shot, is good. Game tied at 13 apiece. Here comes Halliburton. Halliburton gonna drive. Halliburton gonna lose the ball, but gain it back. Gonna get it out to Turner. Ball was deflected off of the hands of Jaylen Brown, and it will stay here with the Pacers.
You're talking about, JJ, because on these threes in this series, that footwork's getting him about 6 feet. That's target practice for that young man.
What's going on, Daniel?
Peyton Pritchard's going to come in.
Peyton Pritchard coming in here. Drew Holiday's gonna go sit down.
So when he goes to this step back, you see that right foot slide. That is legal. He does travel sometimes. I'm going to say it out loud. He does travel sometimes.
That 3 is a travel, I'm not gonna lie.
That was not a travel.
Nembhard for 3. Puts it in. Nembhard hits the 3. 16-13 game here between the Celtics and the Pacers. Jaylen Brown gonna get it out to Tatum. Tatum being guarded heavily by Nesmith. Tatum gonna get it to Horford in the corner. Horford's gonna drive, and he's gonna slam it.
Easy bucket there for Boston.
Al Horford with the dunk. Now Siakam's got the ball at the top of the key here. Looking to give it to Nembhard. No one's there. It's going to get it to Nesmith instead. Nesmith back to Siakam. Siakam going to drive, but an offensive foul gets called. An offensive foul gets called against Miles Turner.
So down. He wants him to look at it for more than just a common foul.
Watch the bottom of your screen. He and Turner. This takes a little hip check there.
I don't know how much more you're going to get past just a common foul, but I guess they'll take a look at it. So, early 16-15 game here. The scoring of the Pacers is nice, but again, defensively, I don't know if you can trust what you're seeing from them defensively. That's my thing. Boston, they've been alright. Boston's been alright, but you know, for the most part, they're more of a team that slowly gets into their rhythm as the game goes on. So we'll have to see how this develops for the Celtics as the game goes on, because they like to slowly ease themselves into it, whereas the Pacers, they play fast-paced throughout the game, and even if it's not working out for them, they still keep that level of pace. The Pacers don't like to slow down at all, which again works to the advantage of the Celtics. If you're a Pacers fan, you just gotta hope they shoot like 60% from the field.
Mike, you've been my partner a long time.
But it's a good competitive game early on. So far, both game ones technically delivered. The Pacers were able to get back into it when it looked like they were about to be dead in the water. So we actually ended up getting a good game one. And obviously last night, game one between the Mavericks and the Timberwolves, that was a fantastic game. Came down to the wire, clutch play from Luka, Kyrie doing his thing all throughout the game. That was just beautiful basketball. That was ethical hoops. And I hope to see more of that for 6 more games. But we'll have to wait and see. Game 2 here so far between the Pacers and the Celtics. It's good. It's competitive. But again, nothing from the Pacers just screams they're going to be able to take this series. It feels like it's just a mini test for the Celtics. They're using this as a way to get themselves prepared for what they need to do.
It keeps working for up to 4 months. From
I'd prefer not to have any sort of physical or emotional pain be put on me in order to receive money. I'm not a fan of suffering through some sort of pain in order to get money. I'm not interested in that. Because everyone's always like, would you rather, you know, would you rather have your arm sliced off, or would you rather watch your kids just, I don't know, I'm never interested in dealing with physical versus emotional pain in order to gain money. Those scenarios, I'm never interested in those scenarios. So I usually choose neither. I'll stay where I am right now. I'm making money, so I'll stay where I am right now. I don't need to be rich, but at least the things I need to buy, I've been able to buy. But a good start for both teams here early on in this game. You just got to you gotta see a bit more defensively. I think that's what you gotta see. But right now, guys are just hitting shots. Though for the Celtics, it would be good for them to shape up a little bit more defensively, because it feels like the Pacers are getting a lot of open shots from three, and right now they're knocking down a good chunk of those looks. So defensively, they got to tighten up a little bit on that aspect. But, you know, other than that, I think it's just going to be an interesting game that's going to come down to the wire again, just because the Pacers' offense is so potent that it'll keep them in the game.
Sam Malone not behind the bar tonight. He's probably have tickets to the game as they played 5 minutes. And here's the play. Watch not only the elbow, but watch Neesmith, the right foot, inadvertently hits Brown in the back of the head. That's why he was holding his head. 1970, that's not a foul. 1990, it's a cheap foul.
So Celtics
That's a hard foul.
back with the ball. Gonna get it to Brown. Brown being guarded by Nembhard. Brown drives, loses the ball. Turnover for the Celtics. And then the ball gets thrown out of bounds by Turner. And it's gonna stay with the Celtics. Celtics lost the ball. Turner got it. He was on the ground. He tried to get it to his teammate. He ends up throwing it out of bounds.
I'm guessing he was a bartender in the very famous sitcom Cheers. Although
It's a nasty question. I'd rather have neither one. I don't want physical versus emotional pain. But those are the type of questions people would ask. White, mid-range, no good. TJ McConnell coming up the court. People will ask you the strangest questions at work. Hell, some of your friends will ask you some of the strangest questions just out of nowhere. Halliburton to McConnell. McConnell, mid-range, good. Good shot from TJ McConnell. TJ McConnell's mid-range jump shot is so consistent. It's weird. That little midi shot he shoots is so weird, but it's so consistent. You can rely on it. Tatum fakes, pops the three, puts it up, no good. I don't know why Tatum waited. Derek White gets the rebound. White's gonna drive. White's gonna put up the shot, no good. Rebound goes to Halliburton. I don't know why Tatum waited so long. The longer you wait, the worse off you're gonna be shooting-wise. You can't hesitate when you're shooting. Offensive foul on Miles Turner now. Again. 2 offensive fouls on Miles Turner. What is he doing? Now he's got to go sit on the bench. I don't know what Miles Turner is thinking some of these times. Come on, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? This is one of those situations where they just abuse the big man because he's just not paying attention enough. They're just exploiting the big man. So Miles Turner, 6 minutes, 0 points, 2 fouls. What else is new? Derek White coming up the court right now. White getting the ball to Tatum. Tatum to Brown. Brown for 3. He can't hit it. They do get the rebound. Cornette gets it. Now Peyton Pritchard drives. Mid-range shot. It's good. Halliburton coming up the court with the ball. Now TJ McConnell has it. TJ McConnell with the mid-range shot. No good. Rebound gonna go to Pritchard. Pritchard steps out of bounds though. So it's going to go back to the Pacers. Turnover for the Celtics. 4 turnovers for the Pacers, 2 turnovers for the Celtics. McConnell gets it out to Toppin. Toppin's going to drive, puts up the layup. It's good. Obi Toppin gets on the court for his first minutes of the game and scores. And then a foul is called here. foul is on Indiana.
To run zone the other night. And
That might be the team's fourth foul here. Third or fourth foul. So they're very close to being in the penalty. We still got 5 minutes left in this first quarter.
finishing the basket.
Pritchard to Tatum. Tatum for 3. Tatum can't hit it. Rebound goes to Halliburton. Oh! Brown stole it! Brown, but he misses it. Halliburton got hit in the face.
And a loose ball foul on Brown. That's gonna
Loose ball foul on Brown.
It's Halliburton a little shaken up.
Halliburton was going for the rebound, then got completely smacked in the face by Brown. Damn near elbowed. Because Brown ended up getting it and hit Halliburton in the face with his elbow.
A couple of personals
He
early.
didn't miss the shot.
Halliburton's going to sit. Neesmith will come in.
And if you're the Pacers, you have to
He then missed the shot and then poof.
on those corner crashes. This is something that, again, the Celtics are looking to do. That's the second time already they've gotten a long rebound crashing from the corner.
They've also gotten a couple buckets cutting along the baseline as well.
Toppin, McConnell.
Top it to McConnell. McConnell, Neesmith. Neesmith back to McConnell. McConnell shoots a 3 and hits it.
Down the three.
TJ McConnell hitting a 3 is crazy.
Point range.
TJ McConnell is not really a three-point shooter. He's a mid-range shooter only, but he hit a 3, so you'll take it. Now Peyton Pritchard's trying to get that back in blood. Peyton Pritchard versus TJ McConnell. Ethical hoops right here.
With that shot, he's got all the time in the world.
Cornette with the ball. Gets it to Tatum. Tatum gets called for the offensive foul.
McConnell steps in and draw the charge as Tatum picks up his first.
He's going to try to sidestep and avoid him.
And it looked like TJ McConnell was still moving there. And Doris,
I don't know if you want to call that an offensive foul. TJ McConnell is still moving at that
this is
time.
a guy who shot over 40% in the regular season. Granted, he took less than one a game, but
Because he's not a three-point shooter. TJ McConnell trying to drive on Tatum. Gonna get it out to Neesmith. Neesmith for 3. He can't hit it. Rebound goes to Cornette.
And Cornette playing important minutes until
Cornette getting it to Pritchard.
back from that calf injury.
Pritchard pops the 3 and sinks it. Peyton Pritchard hits the 3 and makes it a 3-point game. Timeout, Indiana. Nice competitive first quarter here between these two teams.
the Pacers getting a boost from their bench as always with TJ McConnell, Nobi Toppin, but Peyton Pritchard with the early answer. Beautiful step back three.
With the Disney Bundle, there's something for everyone.
It would be really fun to explore genres like adventure.
We're gonna save the world.
Hold on tight.
Documentary.
Lossy sweater time. And
We
sports.
pull up ESPN here. I want to see how the game is going so far.
Plus and ESPN Plus.
It's a luxury experience.
There's something for the whole family.
The world is ours.
23-20 game here right now. Pacers up by 3. So far, you're getting a mix of everybody except Miles Turner. 4 for Siakam, 4 for Neesmith, 5 from Nembhard, 3 from Halliburton. Turner, 0 points. He got 2 fouls right now. Toppin with 2. TJ McConnell with 5 right now. As for the Boston Celtics, Tatum's got 2, Horford's got 4, Brown's got 7, Holiday's got 2, and Derek White don't have any points. And then Peyton Pritchard off the bench, he's got 5 points as well. So it's a nice competitive game here. Everybody's getting involved. You like to see the competitive basketball that's being displayed here by both sides. It's a good game so far, you know. I think it's a little bit more mellowed out than some of the things we were seeing early on in Game 1. Game 1, we saw Boston jump out to that lead. Obviously, the Pacers came back, but just that early lead that they jumped out to just made it feel like, okay, it's going to be one of those things. Thankfully, it is not one of those things, and now you're actually seeing Game 2. It's a lot closer. It's a lot more competitive. Honestly, if you can get more of this in this game throughout the game, this could be something good, but it really still feels like it's one of those games where
To lose 20% of your weight in a year with diet.
it still feels like it's one of those games where it's going to be
Connect with a provider today.
one of those games where it's going to be close, but you you don't have a good feeling that the Pacers can still take this. Like, it'll be close. Obviously, it'll be close, but you just don't feel like the Pacers are going to be able to get it. But still, they're fighting. They are playing good basketball. You just got to hope they continue to keep up this level of play.
A secure facility, international travel, or downrange. One highly secure platform, multiple missions. Learn more at CISsecure.com.
Kids grow up fast, but with the money you earn from your PenFed checking and savings accounts, you can be there to support them through every stage of life. I got it.
I guess we know this. 3-point lead here right now for the Pacers.
That's where we'll be on Saturday. ABC will have game 3 from Indianapolis of his conference finals coverage against NBA Countdown at 8. Tip-off shortly after 8:30 Eastern. Pacers by 3. Endorse this Pacer team.
Pacers playing well in this game. I don't even have any criticism to really throw towards their way.
I think the key moment in their season was the loss in the in-season tournament to the Lakers, where they realized
So let's see.
collectively defense matters. And I think
Toppin
this
with the ball,
process of going down
turns it over.
against the New York Knicks.
Obi Toppin just throws the ball with no sense of direction. Like, he just throws it with no sense at all. Some of the passes, he's not a passer. The guy's not a passer. Why is he trying to make that pass? And what did he even see from there that made him think that was a good decision? I don't know what he saw from that. That was not a good pass in the slightest. Tatum with the ball.
From the player we saw at the beginning of the year when he was
And that was a tough pass from Tatum. Bit too tough for Cornette to take, and he turns the ball over.
It took him a good long while to get back to where he is once again.
Once again, Tyrese Halliburton's not being aggressive right now.
13, his first All-NBA.
You need Tyrese Halliburton to be a bit more aggressive offensively, especially when it's a situation where Siakam and Turner are not on the court. Though Siakam is back now. Halliburton mid-range good. If Halliburton would be a bit more aggressive and look for his shots a little bit more, you would feel more confident in the Pacers. Halliburton at times, you'll just see him being way too passive and letting other guys try to get their shots off. Sometimes he'd be willing to set them up. Other times, there's not much there. Foul's going to be called on T.J. McConnell here.
Against T.J. McConnell. First on him.
So the mid-range has been important for Indiana. They are opportunistically taking it. And again, we talk all the time about the Pacers' movement. Halliburton is just relentless with his movement.
And here they go again.
Cornette turns the ball over. It's going to go back to the Pacers.
67%. Last 3 games, 53%, 67%.
Couple turnovers here
and 54%.
towards the end of the first quarter for the Celtics.
Pretty impressive.
Halliburton
How well they've shot the ball.
going to give it to McConnell. McConnell passes.
Back up top.
Gets it to Toppin. Toppin. What is Top? What is he doing? That should have been another turnover. McConnell got pushed.
Get it off. Does not get the
McConnell got the shot off, but could not score it. Tatum's going to get fouled.
reached in. Celtics want a transition take.
I don't know what Obi Toppin does half the time. He was trying to do some behind, like
Up his first.
behind the back pass. He just threw it behind him.
Well, Celtics
It's just such a terrible. Obi Toppin does not know. He has no court awareness. He has zero court awareness. What was that attempt at a pass?
argue there was potentially a transition take foul.
that would mean a free throw and then possession.
2:07 left to go here in the first quarter. Drew Holiday with the ball being guarded.
A little sloppy with the ball.
They're going to get it to Hauser. Hauser is now in the game. Tatum going to get blocked by Obi Toppin. And here comes Halliburton. Halliburton driving. Halliburton to the corner.
Corner 3. That won't go.
Corner 3 is no good. Rebound goes to Holiday. Holiday pushing the pace. Leans in. Gets a good pass to Hauser. And Hauser puts up the layup. Back to a 3-point game. 1:30 left to go here in the first quarter. Halliburton to Siakam. Siakam to Toppin. Toppin gets the ball knocked out of his hands. They're going to say it will remain with the Pacers.
Here's
the slot. Perfectly timed slot cut. Drew finds him.
Let's watch Obi Toppin compete, because this was what he was maligned about. His defense and rebounding changed his attitude. He's been absolutely great.
And a challenge from Joe Mazzulla.
I mean, he's actively grabbing Tatum's jersey, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, Mazzulla's going to challenge it. They're trying to say it's off of Obi Toppin. That's why they're challenging it. They want to say it's off of Obi Toppin because it was ruled Pacers ball. So we'll see what happens with this challenge. Nice competitive game early on. Like what I'm seeing here offensively, but again defensively, there's just some things that you would like to see more of. And Obi Toppin's got to stop making some of these weird passes, bro. I don't know what he's doing half the time when he's trying to pass the ball.
Obi Toppin going in. Ball knocked out of his hands. Very close to being on top of it.
So they challenged it,
Instead, the Pacers will take it
and the
down.
Pacers are going to keep it. So that means Mazzulla's going to lose that challenge.
They never announced whether or not it was a challenge. Maybe the officials misunderstood. We'll have to get a clarification there.
McConnell gets himself into the paint and finishes with a layup. Here we go.
Racing up the floor.
Pritchard with the ball.
Great energy off the bench and shot making.
He's going to drive.
Finding room.
Puts up the shot. No good. Rebound goes to McConnell. And here comes Halliburton. Halliburton being guarded by Holiday. Under a minute here in the first quarter. Halliburton drives. Goes for the step back three. Can't hit it. No good. Rebound goes to Tatum.
Tatum grabs the board.
Can they get Jason Tatum going, Mike Breen? He's 1 for 6. Obviously, he's got the full attention.
Tatum is struggling here. I will not lie. Tatum's struggling. 1 for 6. 2 points. Can't seem to get any shot going off. Holiday left open for 3. And he sinks it. Drew Holiday hits the 3. It's a 2-point game with 30 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Halliburton gonna drive. Gonna get it to Siakam. He's gonna drive again. Throws it behind him, and somehow it's not turned over. And then it does get turned over here. Now Tatum has the ball. They're gonna slow it down for the final possession here. Pacers turned the ball over 6 times in the first quarter. Celtics turned it over 5 times. McConnell goes for the steal, but he was out of bounds when he touched the ball. It will stay with the Celtics for this final sequence.
As a screener, he's going to be in this hedge or show. And honestly, that was soft. Got dragged out. Thought maybe it would have been a switch with Toppin. Some miscommunication there, Doris.
That's exactly right. At that point, when you see Tyrese that committed in that body position, get back.
5.8 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
Nembhard back in. 5.8. Nembhard out there for the defense.
Pritchard trying to get something. 2 seconds left. Pritchard mid-range. In and out. Had a chance to tie the game up. Could not. And after 1 quarter, the Pacers up 27-25. I can't see any comments right now. Pacers up 27-25. We'll see what happens in the second quarter. I will be right back. I don't even know what's happening with this. Let me check something out.
Which brother? The older brother, duh. You're only older by a minute. Best minute of my life. Nice guys, break it up, break it up.
Our son just needs car insurance.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The State Farm agent can help you choose the right coverage.
Give me the ball, you. My guy, hit it with my ball. Break it up. Break it up.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
It's gonna be a hot one this summer. If you want to survive in style, stay cool with Belt Basics. Upgrade your summer looks with a boatload of options. It's all going down at BeltBasics.com.
Once retired, Marcus decided, I will never again work for another man or woman. I abandoned my corporate phone plan, and I'll get a new plan with Consumer Cellular for up to half the cost.
Let's go, birds.
When freedom calls, we're here to answer.
is the unsung catalyst for bold.
What straps bold to a rocket and hurtles it into space? Boring does.
Boring makes vacations happen.
Early retirement's possible.
And startups start up.
Because it's smart, dependable, and steady. All words you want from your bank. For nearly 160 years, PNC Bank has been brilliantly boring, so you can be happily fulfilled. Which is pretty unboring if you think about it.
At Walden, I acquired invaluable clinical experience,
And hands-on expertise
which gave me the confidence.
to bring about change in the lives of others.
Walden University set a course for change.
Tonight's moment of greatness fueled by Gatorade, Doris.
Another quarter, 58%. You score a bucket, they push it right back up the floor. How quickly? Well, watch how quickly. 1.6 seconds, they are up the floor. Tyrese Halliburton has been able to create such space. Their coach talks about playing with persistence and speed. You give him an option, took him off a screen. He's playing in two-man. That's persistence. That's relocation, and that's a bucket.
These are all keepers.
Store more, share more. Get iPhone 15 Pro on us and get a great deal on iPad and Apple Watch SE. Connect with AT&T.
We all need fiber for our digestive health, but less than 10% of us get enough each day. Good thing Metamucil gummies are an easy way to get prebiotic plant-based fiber with the same amount of fiber as 2 cups of broccoli. Metamucil gummies, the easy way to get your daily fiber.
I love this place, but I need better credit.
Bad credit? You could just open a new card. But you really need good credit to get credit.
Wow, I could build my credit that fast? Nice.
Everything you need to outsmart the system. Intuit Credit Karma.
Tonight's access is brought to you by Brooks. TJ, just a 2-point game, but a much better start tonight. What's been different?
Attention to detail. I feel like, to set the tone yesterday, they were really pressuring us and running faster than we were. Not a lot of teams do that. So the attention to detail, and especially on the defensive end and getting out and running, has been big.
What's the one thing that you really learned in game one that's still kind of in the back of your mind tonight?
Just the ball movement. Our ball movement is key. Got to get them moving to side for side, because if you let them stand and switch, they're elite.
Great time. Mike?
All right, Lisa. Well, that ball movement led to 38 assists if they don't get back defensively. And Al Horford gets behind the defense.
I come in as Al Horford scores a basket. I actively can't see anything.
Got Derek White on him. Jackson goes hard. Second
Oh well.
goal, almost had another one. Poked away.
Pacers starting off the second quarter. Bad way. Holiday. Gets it to Horford. Horford to White. White got some space. Got it to Horford. Horford puts up the basket. No good. Gets the putback. He misses it, but he gets his rebound again. Horford nearly loses the ball. Gets it out to Hauser. Hauser in and out for 3. Brown gets the ball. Brown puts it up. It's good. I mean, my God. Pacers call a timeout. The Boston Celtics have 9 offensive rebounds. You're not going to win when you keep giving up all those second chance opportunities. And TJ McConnell is visibly frustrated at Pascal Siakam. Like, guys just keep letting dudes get offensive rebounds. Rebounding is about aggression. Not even about aggression. It's about physicality. And it's about effort. I would say effort and physicality. Effort and physicality is what rebounding is about. You gotta want to go get the rebound. If you're gonna be all soft trying to go up to get the ball, you're not gonna be able to get it. Physicality and effort are the 2 aspects that make rebounding what it is. When you get a team that's not willing to fight for the ball to try to get it, this is what's gonna happen. Boston's out here actively fighting for the ball. Pacers don't look like they want the basketball. They think the rebound's just gonna fall in their hands.
I'm ready for a rematch. Game on.
I've been practicing. What, the cello? You want me to lower the hoop?
Foul.
What are you going to tell me again?
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Here, take a
free shot. Go ahead, Max.
Not to get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Love you, Mom.
Wait till your father gets home. They ignored your potential.
Yeah, Pacers is out here fumbling. Pacers are out here actively fumbling.
Every swing and block, your game plan never changed. Some still call it luck. Let them. Because you know what it's always been. Inevitable.
Nah, I can't see anything here.
There would be an hour in the day that I didn't think about hair thinning. I chose Nutrafol because it was 100%
Yeah, Pacers, their defense is just non-existent. Their defense is non-existent. Their rebounding is terrible.
Get growing at Nutrafol.com.
It's sad when TJ McConnell's showing more effort to rebound than freaking Pascal Siakam. 9 offensive rebounds to 1. 9 offensive rebounds to 1. You can't do anything with that.
It's the NBA playoffs, and it's presented by Google Pixel, JJ.
Well, we know the Pacers want to play fast, but you heard T.J. McConnell with Lisa saying how surprised the Celtics at the Celtics speed with which they change end. But
They're surprised at the Celtics speed. Why would you be surprised by the Celtics speed? The Celtics love playing fast. It plays into their hand. They hate playing with teams that slow the pace down. Because you get teams that slow the pace. Look at these guys. No effort, no care to rebound the ball. What are y'all doing? And he wasn't even just talking about Pascal Siakam. He was looking at Neesmith too. Guys don't care. Pacers have 8 total rebounds. Celtics have 9 offensive rebounds alone. I mean, guys aren't fighting for the rebounds. You can't do anything like that. The Pacers are such a soft team, man. They are. Fight for the rebound. Nope. You see how the Celtics are able to fight for the rebound and get it? Meanwhile, the Pacers, they're just letting anyone do whatever they want. Derek White for 3. He hits it. Yeah, starting to turn up again for the Celtics. Pacers want to play fast. Celtics love playing fast too. Miles Turner's finally going to get off the frickin' bench. He was dealing with 2 fouls. Oh my God, another turnover by the Pacers. Good God almighty. All this team knows how to do is turn the ball over and go play fast. They're not good at rebounding. They're not good at holding on to the ball. They constantly turn the ball over, and defensively, they suck. Yeah, this team is just getting... I mean, it's just pick your poison right now. The Celtics are doing whatever the hell they want against these guys, and it's clearly showcasing itself. Pacers haven't scored a basket in the last 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Meanwhile, it's a 7-0 run to start off the second quarter here. And it might be more if Jaylen Brown can do some damage here against TJ McConnell, which he's going to look to do right here. And he got fouled. So he's going to go to the free throw line. It's just nothing here, guys. Just nothing here. Nothing here.
Solid player for the Indiana Pacers, and this is his first year, signed a 2-year free agent deal with the Celtics.
And that front court rotation obviously changed.
First free throw is good for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's having a great game. Jaylen Brown is having a great game. Yeah, he'll be fine. Brown for his second free throw. Boston up 33-27. He can make it a 7-point game here with the second free throw. And he makes it. 34-27. 7-point lead. 9-0 start to this quarter for the Boston Celtics. Just a whole bunch of nothing happening offensively. Turner gets in. Turner can't hit the shot. And it's just emptiness right now for the Pacers. Now they're lost. Jaylen Brown being guarded. This is just looking pathetic at this point once again. Look at Brown just having the time of his life. Pops the three and hits it. I mean, nobody can guard these guys. Defensively, this Pacers team is garbage. Once again, down 10. And now Halliburton needs to come in and be aggressive again. That's your only hope. Halliburton comes in and he's aggressive because they got no shot with anything else. Foul is called here. Oh, my God. Pacers, they just don't match up, bro. They'll keep things close. They'll keep it competitive, but they don't match up. Boston's choke game was game 1, and you choked the chokesters. They're not losing tonight. Boston's taking a 2-0 advantage. They have, in the first 2 games of a series, Boston always chokes one of them. If you didn't beat them in the game that they choke, you're not beating them in the other game. Jaylen Brown with 14 points. He's doing his thing tonight. I mean, he's absolutely balling out. You gotta love what you're seeing from him. Nembhard had a look. Instead, I'm just going to turn the ball over. Oh, my God. This Pacers team is pathetic. Jaylen Brown for 3. He missed that. Halliburton, you've got to be aggressive and go look for your shots. At this point, you've got to ignite this offense. Nembhard for 3. Can't hit. And if you just noticed, Turner didn't even try to look to fight for the rebound. Nobody... Oh, my God. Brown with the lob. Just call a timeout at this point. 12-point lead. Rich Carlisle, just call a timeout at this point. Nothing happening offensively. Nothing moving around. Halliburton, you have to be the one to ignite this offense, bro. Turner loses the ball. Okay. 4 minutes in, and the Pacers haven't scored a single point. Yeah, this game is cooked. This game is cooked. Boston's having way too much fun destroying them right now. Oh, look, Jaylen Brown again, and he's going to get fouled. It's like nobody can guard him. They either let him get the shot or go foul and send him to the free throw line. Jaylen Brown's having one of those games, and they just can't do anything with him tonight, I guess. Well, these guys suck at playing defense, so there's nothing you can do. Man, Rich Carlisle, your team is just so bad defensively. I mean, it's just embarrassing. Just embarrassing, bro. Oh, man. Boston, 17 points put up here in the second quarter. Indiana, 0. Brown first free throw. He missed. Just nothing here, man. Can we just skip these 4 games and just get to... Just get to the NBA Finals. So glad we got the Western Conference Finals looking as good as it's looked so far. That's actually a series we can enjoy. Because this Eastern Conference Finals is terrible. Game 1 was the game where the Celtics were supposed to choke. And instead, the Pacers choked the chokesters. So you out-choked a choking team in a game where they choked. And you choked... You know, let me just stop. Okay, Pacers are who they are. Brown hits the second. The Pacers are who they are. They're not going to change, bro. They don't play defense. They're terrible. In fact, they're really bad defensively. They constantly turn the ball over, and they got to play fast. Halliburton for 3. Nothing there. It's just another rebound. Good hustle for Nembhard to get the ball back to the Pacers because it ends up going off of Drew Holiday. But, man, when there's nothing happening offensively, the Pacers don't do anything good. They get cooked defensively. They turn the ball over offensively. And when they can't score, bro, they just look terrible. Nearly stolen there. Neesmith can't hit a shot. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. It's approaching 5 minutes without the Pacers scoring a single basket. 0 of 8 in this quarter. This is embarrassing. Drew Holiday going to try to put some moves on here on Tyrese Halliburton. Nope, never mind. Tatum's going to drive, and he's going to get the layup. I mean, just 42-27. I'm just going to walk away for a second. Rich Carlisle, your team is pathetic. You don't play defense. You don't play defense, and all you do is turn the ball over. You don't play defense, you don't rebound, and you turn the ball over. I'm about to turn this off at halftime. I'm not going to be here for a blowout. I'm going to turn this off at halftime because I'm not going to be here for a blowout.
Feasting right now at the basket.
Incredible, isn't it?
Well, with your home, auto, boat, and RV all bundled with Progressive, you've got the peace of mind to really ponder.
Yeah, I just hope it stays this way. Once word gets out about these places, they tend to... And there it is.
Well, at least your vehicles are protected. Let's hit the road.
Hey, Sam. I am just at this beautiful lake that I just discovered, practicing gratitude, manifesting abundance.
All new Subway wraps are packed with delicious ingredients and a pillowy lavash wrap. Finally, a refreshing lunch that tastes perfect for pro athletes like me, right? Can I finish? Try all new wraps from Subway today.
There's this theory that the fabric of time and space is fluid. That's what I believe is flowing beneath the land.
I've kept so many secrets from you.
Hey, Royal.
She tried to kill me, Cecilia.
I wish you could see what I see.
At Wendy's, you can get
English muffin and seasoned potatoes for just $3.
with a light and fluffy toasted muffin.
And crispy potatoes, love.
This is my breakfast. Yes, yes it is.
Grab a proper $3 Wendy's breakfast for a limited time.
Is that a smile? Or are the zero-emission G-forces pulling up the corners of your mouth?
You know what I want? Grapes that taste like cotton candy.
Yeah, join a club.
How about a fancy steakhouse ribeye?
Without the fancy steakhouse prices.
Yeah, join the club.
I just want to feed this bod wild-caught salmon like it deserves.
Join the club.
Yeah, join the club and save on fresh, sustainably sourced seafood.
I work out a lot, so that's helpful.
Cool. Download the Sam's Club app to get your fresh ingredients today. Sam's Club.
Here in Boston, some top-tier celebrities watching Game 2, led by AT&T from the world of music, from the world of Fenway Park, and from the world of Super Bowl parades. I didn't know Ed Sheeran was a basketball fan. Halliburton drives on Horford. Walford, good job. Back up top, Neesmith. Neesmith goes inside and draws the foul. And some free throws. Indiana's only taken 2 thus far. It has been an ugly offensive second quarter. You don't say ugly offense about the Pacers very often.
And during this run, they also have 4 turnovers. Already 9 here in the first half. We can talk
My
about
God, the
game
Pacers.
from the Pacers.
The Pacers are just... Ugh.
Game 1 was turnovers. They had 22 of them.
Neesmith makes the free throw. That's the first point they've scored in this entire quarter. The first point they've scored in the second quarter, and there's 6:45 left to go in the second quarter. They went over 5 minutes without putting up a single point. Jeez. Oh my God. This team. This is not a serious squad. They're just here to pick up their Eastern Conference Finals participation trophy. This is not a serious team. No one's going to take them seriously. You had a chance to beat them because the Celtics choked, and this time they're just going to blow you out today. Oh, Jaylen Brown's going to hit this. And the ball is going to stay with the Celtics. Oh, my God.
Another crash here from the Boston Celtics. Drew Holiday, Derek White lurking on the baseline.
It literally bounced off of Halliburton's head. Derek White gets it to Al Horford. Horford back to White. Shot clock at 5. White's going to have to make a choice. He pops the 3. Gets called on a foul. Oh, my God. This Pacers team is so sick.
But a mistake there, and 3 free throws for White as Nembhard picks up his first.
I mean, these self-inflicted wounds hurt. Shot clock is at 3.7. You have done your job. He's got to take a contested 3, and you put your hand in the cookie jar.
Oh, my God.
3 free throws, and this guy...
The play clock is winding down. There's absolutely zero reason for you to foul a guy when the clock is winding down like that. Just let him take the contested shot.
Upcoming playoff schedule tomorrow on TNT and True TV. Western Conference Finals Game 2. As the TNT crew will have it, the amazing Kevin Harlan and the terrific Reggie Miller and Stan Van Gundy will have it. Saturday, ABC will be in Indianapolis.
It's just 3 free throws for a guy that can hit free throws. This game's about to be over at halftime. This game is actively going to be over at halftime.
They did last night.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mr. Harlan took care of us.
I had the game on mute for a while because I was talking to Doris.
Sometimes you just wish you had certain players that were willing to be a bit selfish and get aggressive. Like Tyrese Halliburton's your best player, and I don't see him making any sort of presence on the court right now. Like sometimes when things are happening like this, you've got to go and take it, man. You can't be too Neesmith hits a 3. You can't be too passive, man. You can't be too passive. You can't be too passive in these type of situations, man. Neesmith has 9 points. He's their leading scorer right now. Holiday with the ball. Gonna go through screens. He's being guarded by Neesmith. It's now to Tatum. Halliburton guarding Tatum. You know Halliburton can't guard Tatum. Tatum tried to hit the fadeaway shot. Couldn't hit it. Rebound goes to Turner. Halliburton's going to push the pace. Get out to Nembhard. Nembhard's going to pop the mid-range. It's good. 5:20 left to go here. White puts up the shot, no good. Rebound goes to Turner. Halliburton pushing the pace. Halliburton gonna pop the 3. Halliburton puts the 3 in. And now it's an 8-point game because Boston again, for some reason, likes playing with their food. This would be a good time to be able to read the comments if there's any comments. Drew Holiday just got to the basket with ease because not a single soul stopped him from getting to the basket. Look at these guys and their lack of defense. Neesmith for 3, in and out. Rebound goes to Horford. And the Celtics, they're not going to call timeout. They have no need to call a timeout here. They're just going to keep on playing. Like, again, they're just playing with their food right now. Tatum gets it to Horford. Horford to Hauser. Hauser gets the ball knocked out of his hands. It's going to stay with the Celtics.
To me, this looks like pre-IST tournament, right? You're pushing up into Drew Holiday. Turner's going to come over in assistance, but not really. I mean, this is a guy who I know a couple of fouls, but
this is pathetic. That's defense to you? That was defense. Just disgusting. This Pacers team doesn't play defense worth a damn. That's a push off from Jaylen Brown, but are they going to call it? No. And they're going to call foul.
Let's see if that one's on Turner. He's saying he's upset. Now he's saying to challenge it. James Williams says it's on Turner, so that will be the 3rd. Rick Carlisle looking behind the bench. And I'm seeing nods from the assistant coach saying, yep.
See Turner down here with Al Horford.
jersey. Not a lot, but the jersey grab usually gets you.
But he didn't push him.
He had 18 points.
Turner can't do any. Turner's doing nothing tonight. It's a wrap for Miles Turner, man. Just a waste of time at this point. Tatum loses the ball for absolutely no reason. Siakam gets the pass from Halliburton. The dunk's there. 8-point game. Don't you just love Boston playing with their food? Boston's inability to put teams away consistently always puts us in a situation. Holiday for 3. He sinks it. At least Drew Holiday's doing his thing. Drew Holiday playing well. It's an 11-point game here. Love Boston always playing with their food and causing these games to be closer than they need to be. Siakam gets the ball stripped by Holiday, but it rolls to Nembhard. Nembhard gonna spin. Nembhard. No foul is called. Gets blocked there. Here comes Jaylen Brown. And Siakam can't play defense. Siakam can't plth defense worth a damn. Jaylen Brown's just making him look good, bro. Siakam can't play defense, bro. This is pathetic. Siakam just falls down. I don't even know what he's doing. He thought he was going to get a foul called. He just fell down. You went fast, you fell down. This Pacers team, bro, I'm sorry. I can't take this Pacers team seriously. That's a contending team? No. Nembhard gets the layup. 52-41. Oh, look at them pushing the pace. Jaylen Brown. He missed the layup, though. Here comes Halliburton. They don't even play defense like that. Nembhard pops the 3. Can't hit it. Rebound goes to Siakam, and he puts up the layup. Brown tried to tip it to himself, but the ball gets knocked into Siakam's hands, and he just happened to be in the right spot to put the layup up. 52-43. Because the Pacers don't want to fight. In the words of Chris Bruce, in the words of the great Chris, I don't even know if you can call him the great, but in the words of Broussard, Chris Broussard, man, they don't want to fight. They want to break dance. The Pacers are a bunch of break dancers, man. I don't see the fight in them every possession. This is why the Celtics aren't getting pushed at all. Think about it. When that lead dropped to 8, normally you would call a timeout if you had a double-digit lead drops to 8. The Celtics said, let's just keep playing. And look at this. Brown is cooking everybody. Siakam can't play a lick of defense to save his life. He's just getting cooked every time he tries to match up with Brown. And Turner can't do anything because he's in foul trouble. I mean, it's just a bunch of guys just throwing up shots now. I don't see a lick of defense being played consistently from these guys. They're just soft. And then Nesmith turns the ball over. I mean, seriously, dude. Again, they're just playing with these guys. Timeout again. It's just a waste of time. Let's just end this with a sweep. The Pacers are break dancers. They're not tough. They're not physical. They just want to dance. They don't fight. They don't compete at the highest level. They're a nice team, but they're not a championship contender. My God. Jaylen Brown's doing whatever the hell he wants because none of these dudes are tough enough to guard him. Just wasting time. Tatum can play bad all he wants. Brown's cooking whoever's in front of him. Just a waste of time. This Pacers team is just, oh!
Help thousands of kids stay in school by installing washers and dryers for students in need. Learn more at whirlpool.com.
They ignored your potential, mocked your ambition, but it's not the critic who counts. With every swing and block, your game plan never changed. Some still call it luck. Let them. Because you know what it's always been. Inevitable.
Jaylen Brown, an excellent game 1, and what a start here in the first half, game 2.
Yeah, he's been in go mode from the start, particularly in this second quarter, has had a number of transition opportunities. And look, when you have multiple offensive options that can create, that can shoot, it can offset your star player
having a rough first half. Jason Tatum right now, he's struggled all playoffs with his jump shooting. That has continued tonight, Doris.
And I almost feel like it's having some sort of impact. You know, he's rebounded it some, but he's not as engaged defensively. He's only got a couple of rebounds. Like, he cannot let the jump shooting woes have an impact. Gets blown by right there. He's better than that defensively.
Siakam, good move there. Siakam first pacer in double figures with 10. Of course, Jaylen Brown had the big three-pointer to force the overtime. He also had the great defensive play, the ball denial on Siakam that forced the turnover that led to the three. Hauser's in and out. Pacers are certainly one team that can score points at Ari if they get down by double figures plus. As Siakam works against Brown, pulls up, jumper's good. 12 points for Siakam.
These are the moments, these are the swings that change the outcome ultimately. You get it inside 10. Can you get a stop and a score here?
Final minute, first half. Brown has been sensational. 8 of 16 from the field.
Derek White pops the three. No good. Celtics are so, This is why it's so weird finals. The Pacers aren't good enough to beat the Celtics, but the Celtics can never put any teams away because they always want to play with their food. Siakam mid-range hits the shot. Like, look at it. Why is it a 7-point game? Why is it a 7-point game? It shouldn't even be close. But you put any sort of belief in the Celtics to close out teams, and you're just going to be disappointed. This is why they're going to lose in the finals. They're not beating any of those teams out west. Those teams are not letting sit. Look at this. And oh, look, Jaylen Brown was fouled again. They blow the whistle for everything Jaylen Brown does. They ain't going to blow the whistles for nothing happening there. There's times where contact's happening for the Pacers. Them whistles ain't getting blown. Why? Because nobody cares.
So strong. He can shed bodies. Absorb some contact there. And I wonder if that's where he was breaking his fall. Did he do anything to his hand there? But obvious foul by Neesmith.
Celtics have been 8 of 9 from the line. Pacers 4 for 4.
She ever want me to do is then all I really want is
Coming up.
before you know it.
About Brown's big first half.
And all that net I was previously talking is now that I'm currently lost in. And why that sweat drip
Jaylen Brown's been doing pretty much whatever he's wanted to do this entire first half.
I'm finding
Made the first free throw. Missed the second one. 10 seconds left. Can you get something from this? Why give it to Siakam? Never mind. Siakam drives to the rim and gets an easy dunk because the Celtics got caught sleeping. Derek White with 3 seconds left. Derek White's going to pop a deep three. No good. It's a 6-point game. I'm so sick of the Celtics, man. I was ready to leave at halftime. It's a 6-point game. It's a 6-point game for some reason. Okay, that's all cool. Pacers showed some fight just before the end of halftime. They cut down the Celtics lead to 6 heading into halftime. Can they regroup and find a way to pull off the upset here in Game 2? We will see in the second half. But until then, I'm just going to go handle my business.